Hello guys, this weekend it's Manchester United versus Aston Villa, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome back to the Matchday Live, and it's me Dan back again, and this weekend it's Manchester United versus Aston Villa at Villa Park, and it's on Sunday 2 o'clock. So the team I've gone for, I haven't done it. Right, so yeah, the team I've gone for is pretty much this. So obviously no Sancho at the moment, so I reckon it will be pretty much the same team that beat West Ham at the weekend, but obviously I'll go with Lindelof actually. Yeah, I reckon it will be the same team that beat West Ham at the weekend, and obviously we don't know what's going to happen with Sancho and Anthony and Martial. There is talk of them being fit for this game, but we're not too sure yet. And obviously Sancho's still ill, and Anthony we're not too sure, and obviously Martial we're not too sure on either. And obviously Bruno Fernandes is suspended for this game because he picked up too many yellow cards already this season. He's already got fifth. He got his fifth on Sunday against West Ham. So let's talk about that West Ham game. We beat them 1-0, and it was a convincing victory, but we tested them right at the end there, and well, we got tested right at the end with some fantastic saves from David De Gea. So let's talk about the first half. First half, we were all over them. We literally, Fabianski made some really good saves. Ronaldo had a shot. Rashford had a great header saved. We had another chance for, we did have chances in the game, but from what I can remember, those were the main chances, and we got lucky in the game. West Ham, were lucky not to. We need to kill teams off. That's what we need to learn. So hopefully, we can do that this weekend against Aston Villa, but obviously they're going to have the new manager bounce this weekend, so we're going to have to be dangerous on that. But yeah, we get the first goal through some good play on the right hand side. It was not Rashford, it was Delot with the throw in to Ericsson, quick 1-2 with Fernandes, and then Fernandes put it in, Ericsson put a really good ball into Rashford at the back post. He just came in, sprinting across, beats the defender, and gets the goal. So then that was 1-0. And it was good to see Ronaldo. Good to see Rashford score a header again, and it was really good from Rashford. And again, we was just unlucky there. We probably, if Rashford and Ronaldo just had, proper chances, where we should have easily got easy shots in and probably should have scored against West Ham. But in the end, it kind of finished 1-0 at half-time. And then half-time came, second half came out, and obviously we didn't really get going. Second half, West Ham got into the game a bit more, and we kind of looked a bit leggy, to be honest, from that game, and we was unlucky not to. I mean, we did have chances. Rashford and Ronaldo again with chances, especially Ronaldo. Ronaldo was through on goal, and he just mishit it completely. Where if he passed it or shot across goal, maybe Bruno Fernandes could have got the rebound or something. So yeah, it was just unlucky there, and we just need to learn how to take these chances, especially Ronaldo at the moment. So, what a finish! He's got a first half hat trick. He needs to get a goal this weekend, Ronaldo. He hasn't scored for a while. Obviously Ronaldo as well got a new celebration. I wonder how long that's going to take to get into FIFA. Obviously, he does like a sleeping motion thing. But yeah, we won that game 1-0. But at the end, David De Gea, like I said, made some really good saves. One from Kurt Zouma from a free kick header. What a save that was, by the way. I thought it was in. I literally thought that was in when he, went across. But it was a really good save. And in the end, right at the end, David De Gea made a good save from a Declan Rice shot. And I think Harry Maguire also made a crucial block as well right at the end to get I think he blocked it and it just went across goal, and I think it was Delo with the kick away. But yeah, it was very, very lucky. There was unlucky not to get draw West Ham in the end, but David De Gea showing why he's our number one, and he's a shot stopper, not a goalkeeper who can play. He's not a goalkeeper that can pass out. Although he has been okay with his passing out from the back in recent games, but I don't know. So yeah, on to the final whistle. Yeah, it was 1-0. And then obviously we did have that midweek game against Real Sociedad, which was a massive, massive game. And obviously, what was going to happen. We was going to win the game, but we was only going to win it by 1 goal where we needed 2. So first half, it was pretty much all Sociedad. We just played them on the counter-attack, and we got a goal from the counter-attack. It was Garnacho, of all people, to score. It was Ronaldo with a great through ball from Ronaldo, and Garnacho with a really good finish. So then that was 1-0, and obviously first half, Ronaldo did have a chance. He got the ball. He intercepted the ball, and he just tried to loop it over the goalkeeper. If we got that, I reckon we could have won the game 4 or 5, to be honest, or 3 or 4, because the game was would have been so open then. But second half came around, and for some reason, Erik ten Hag changed the formation, brought Harry Maguire on as a striker, made Rashford the number 10. We played Bruno Fernandes out on the wing, which didn't really work. Eriksen played out on the wing as well, like a left wing back, and yeah, it was weird. Or left mid, that's left. It was so weird. For God's sake. Of course, FIFA. Typical FIFA goal there. But yeah, we was just unlucky in that game. We won the game, but obviously now we've got to face a Champions League knockout team. So that could be Ajax, Barcelona, Juventus. It could be any one of them 8 teams. Out of all of them, I would take Shakhtar Donetsk or Sporting. And to be honest, we could beat anyone, I think. But we need to watch out for the big guns, and obviously that is. To be honest, actually, Juventus have not been playing that well recently, so I'd take Juventus as well. But Juventus will be a hard game, especially in Italy. And obviously Ronaldo coming back to Italy, but it's Man United are gonna get Barcelona. It always happens, and you could tell it's going to be a fixed. It's going to be a fixed. It's going to be a fixed game. I reckon. It's the writing is in the stars. You can call it a mile away. So yeah, it's gonna happen. But obviously, if we want to win the Europa League, we're gonna have to beat the best. So there we go. So on to this weekend. Obviously, we do face Aston Villa, and obviously Aston Villa do have a new manager. They lost, was it 4-0 against Newcastle at the weekend? So Steven Gerrard got sacked, and like I said, in the end, I think they pretty much deserved it, because they haven't really started, and the players didn't really play for him. But it just shows, players still have the control in the clubs, even though teams say they don't. But it just shows Steven Gerrard, okay, he's a Liverpool legend and all that, but it's not right to see that the next game where Steven Gerrard didn't get sacked, where Steven Gerrard didn't play, they win the next game 4-0 against Brentford. So they can play. So we do have to watch out for that. And obviously, they do have Unai Emery. And the Unai Emery's teams are always good with the ball and good defensively as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how they, play against us. I reckon it will still be the Aston Villa way at the moment, where they'll probably just have most of the ball and try to counter-attack us. But I reckon Ten Hag might go for pretty much the same system, where let Aston Villa have the ball and then we play them on the counter-attack. But even though with Rashford and then probably Elanga up front. You know, let's see what happens there. And obviously, we're going to miss Bruno Fernandes this weekend, but we do have the replacement in with Eriksen. Whether or not Eriksen plays, plays in that number 10 role, or he brings on Donny van der Beek like he did in the Real Sociedad game, that you never know. So for my score prediction, I reckon it will be a tough game for United, but I reckon United will get 2 goals. So I reckon it might be 2-0, 2-1, something like that. I reckon United will win by 2 goals. Something like that anyway. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.